What's up, guys? Here I am with week 3 of UNL going up against Thunder, and right here we see his team. Of course, we see the Shark and the Landorus. Pretty much a lot of what we expected, plus Muck, basically. I definitely was not expecting to see the Muck. So it's going to be paramount for me to get some damage off on that Gudra so I can win with Blaziken. And I'm just going to drop a U2 to him there. Looking at what my lead is, I think Greninja just makes a ton of sense. But it is also a little bit predictable. I think I'm going to go with it anyway. We see his Landorus theory in here. And I'm just going to go hard for an Ice Punch. We could see it be Scarf. But I don't think that's what he'd bring for this game. It doesn't make too much sense for me that he would be that set. We see Yachi, and that's an interesting bring for him. So here I expect him to go Arcanine. I'm just going to go hard in my Latios. Yeah. And we're going to be able to defog those away right away. That's good for us. He had to know based on that damage that I was banded. It's real interesting that he's going into Slowbro. When is Slowbro an answer to Latios? I almost want to go Umbreon just because I'm not sure why he would make that play. And I'm thinking he has to have a reason. I'm going to go into Umbreon just to be safe. He's going to Toxic us, and we're going to get the Synchronize there, and I'm just going to be able to heal Bell off for Toxic, so that's going to be a successful turn for us. I'm not sure what he's going to switch into this because his team's really weak to Umbreon. He's going to have some issues with Umbreon in this game, especially with me packing the heal bell. We see Muck come out here, and I think I'm going to go Scizor and then try to scout for a Fire Punch. I'm going to go Scizor and then hard into Latios. Oh, wow. That is an interesting bring. Does it learn Amnesia? I'm not sure if it does learn Amnesia. I think I want to go hard into Latios. Yeah, we do see it as a Fire Punch. I'm just going to throw off a Draco Meteor on it. Latios is so powerful that this is going to do a lot even if he's specially defensive. Alternatively, I could throw off a Psyshock and just, even though he's got the +2 defense, it should do enough. And then I can kind of see where I stand after throwing that off. Yeah, that's going to do more than half, so we're going to be good there. I'm just going to roost up here. His leftovers will put him out of range of Psyshock, but I don't think he would be able to get out of the range of the Draco Meteor. Here you go, Slowbro. And that's still very curious to me that Slowbro's his answer to this. I'm going to roost off once, and I'm nervous about me throwing off a Draco and then he has something I didn't think about. Because it doesn't make sense that he would be going into this. I'm just going to keep roosting. He's on a timer with that Toxic. Yeah, he's not really gaining anything by continuing to throw off these Ice Beams. So I'm just going to roost, and eventually he's going to have to switch, and I'm going to be at full health. I think that's just the safest play I have here. I might as well start to go over my sets. I will have had a team builder come out before this, so if you haven't watched that, I would recommend you go back and look at it. Here I've got my Latios, Modest, 2 attacks, and the Roost and Defog. We've got Blaziken, who's Grassium to hit this very Slowbro, and the 3 attacks, Modest. And we'll see what he's going to do. He's going to throw off his Scald, and that's interesting. I think here I just get to throw off my Draco Meteor. Oh yeah, that Landorus is going down. It's definitely going down. Probably killed it about 3 or 4 times there. That's the showdown version of when in the anime the Pokemon's like lying down on its side with crosses on its eyes after a big explosion. And here I'm just going to go Umbreon, and Gooch is not going to be able to break an Umbreon, and I've got Toxic. He burns me and crits me, so I'm not going to be able to Toxic. That's a little annoying, but it's not that bad, so I'm fine. He was an Arcanine, and I still haven't showed Toxic because I poisoned his Slowbro via Synchronize, so I'm just going to be able to throw one off here. Alternatively, I could Moonlight just to scout for a close combat. He won't be able to knock me out from here unless maybe it's like some sort of ban set. Yeah, we see based on the Flare Blitz damage, he's definitely not banded. And here I'm just going to be able to throw off a Toxic on that. Right now, I think he's starting to realize that he can't really deal with this Umbreon at all. I'm at the point where I'm starting to think a little bit about my PP for Heal Bell. It's really restrictive in situations like these where it's down to only 8 PP. So I'm not going to use it right away. I will throw off the Heal Bell eventually. I'm going to first heal up and then we'll see where to go from there. Umbreon will win this 1v1 versus this Arcanine. He's probably going to have to switch here, but I don't even really know what he can go out to. He just doesn't... He can maybe try to go out into Muck and get a stalemate, but he really has nothing that beats this Umbreon right now. And this Umbreon only cost me 8 points. Umbreon can be a very good value Pokemon. It's an interesting topic for me to talk about. A lot of people don't like Umbreon because it's very passive and it can also be setup fodder. But there are ways around that where you can be careful and try to avoid that because it learns Taunt, it learns Foul Play, and in a league that allows Baton Pass, it can click Baton Pass. So it really doesn't have to be a setup fodder like that. He misses Draco Meteor, unfortunately. He wouldn't have been able to 2-hit KO me, but it does suck a little bit. I want this to wear down to burn, and I want it to die while I click Moonlight. I went for Toxic there. I didn't want to knock it out because I would have been at a lowered health. I just wanted it to die to burn while I clicked Moonlight so I had full health for whatever came out next. And here on Slover, I'm just going to be clicking Foul Play. He's going to Toxic me, that's fine. I'm still going to try to be a little bit careful with my Heal Bell PP. I think I should have enough to last, but it is a little bit restrictive. Here I'm going to throw it off. I think he has to switch out now. Yeah, he's going into Muck, and I've also healed off my Latios, which I believe was poisoned or burned earlier. And I should be able to handle the Muck easier with it, like that. And I'm just going to Roost up because if he switches Muck out, this is my switching on it. And unfortunately, I get burned. That's going to be a big annoyance. Here, I'm just going to throw off a Draco Meteor. I get a crit, but I don't think that mattered. This thing has 460 special attack, and Draco Meteor is Draco Meteor. I don't think that would have made the difference. He has Arcanine, which is interesting, because I'm not sure what he has to touch my Latios. I know he doesn't have a Z move. Okay, he shows the Extreme Speed, that's fine. It's gonna hurt our differential a little bit, but who really cares about that? And here I think I can start to win with Blaziken, and that's what I'm going to try to do. I'm going to click Protect first just to be safe as possible. He goes for Morning Sun. That's alright. I'm just going to click my Focus Blast here, and hopefully we can land it. He goes on a Slowbro, and I miss my Focus Blast. That means I can't save my Z move for Sharpedo, and I'm going to have to land my Focus Blast on it. We will knock out the Slowbro here. And I have quite a few Focus Blasts to click now. I'm just going to click it here. Blaziken, it's not crucial to win. It's just a thing that can win it for me now, so I'm not in a position where I have to save this. I'm just going to try and get the clean out with it here. That's my plan. Yeah, we knock out the Sharpedo. Either way, we have Umbreon and Scizor for it. Yeah, we're going to tell him GG. That should be it for this battle. He might be able to preserve some differential, but geez. That thing likes avoiding these Focus Blasts. I'm just going to Protect to get a little bit more Toxic off on it. And I'm going to see if I can land this one. A little bit of a 50-50 here, just about differential. I'm going to click Protect, and he gets to play right with the Morning Sun. And then I can just go into my Umbreon here. Differential's not too important to me, but if it's that safe to spare him, I might as well, just in case it matters for playoff seeding. And that's going to be all for the game here. We're going to take home the 5-0 victory and move on to 3-0. I want to thank you guys for watching. Have yourselves a good night.